Deep within the alien jungles of the game preserve planet, where the air hums with unseen threats and the flora glows with an otherworldly luminescence, there exists a species whispered about in hushed tones by those few who have survived an encounter: the river ghosts. These aren't mere beasts of the hunt. They are sentient beings, intelligent and formidable, deemed worthy enough by the apex hunters, the super predators, to be dropped onto this cosmic arena. Their existence on this planet is a testament to their prowess, a chilling validation of their worth as ultimate prey. The river ghosts present a truly unique and unsettling appearance, a blend of the humanoid and the insectoid, cloaked in a natural armor that speaks of evolution in a harsh environment. Their most striking feature is the pale, chitinous exoskeleton that encases almost their entire body, giving them an ethereal, almost spectral quality, hence their fitting moniker. This bone-like casing is not merely decorative, it serves as a robust protective layer, shielding them from the rigors of their native world or the dangers of the game preserve. Its intricate, segmented surface, inspired by crustacean carapaces, rocks, bark, and animal bones, grants them a truly organic and formidable texture. While their overall form is humanoid, their cranial structure diverges significantly. They possess deep recesses on the front of their head, reminiscent of human eye sockets, yet no visible ocular organs are present within them. This suggests an alternative form of perception, perhaps relying on senses beyond the visual spectrum. Further emphasizing this, a singular prominent sensory organ is located centrally on their forehead, protected by a movable flap of bone. This organ likely serves as their primary means of navigation and detection, possibly emitting or receiving sonic, thermal, or even electromagnetic signals, allowing them to perceive their surroundings with an acuity that would render conventional sight redundant. Their lack of conventional eyes might also imply a homeworld with limited light, or one where other sensory inputs are far more crucial for survival. Their mouths are equally distinctive and predatory. Their teeth do not sit flush within their jaws but extend forwards on plates of bone, creating a considerable, almost ghoulish gap. This specialized dentition implies a diet that might involve tearing or crushing, or perhaps it's a defensive adaptation. Adding to their fearsome visage are the greatly elongated talons adorning their hands, razor-sharp appendages clearly designed for rending and grasping, making them formidable in close quarters. These vicious claws can unfold and stretch almost like switchblades when the creature prepares to strike its prey, a terrifying display of their innate weaponry. Perhaps the most enigmatic of their physical traits are the strange, bony, almost wing-like protrusions that emerge from their backs. These are not true wings, as they do not appear to facilitate flight. Their purpose remains a subject of speculation. Could they be vestigial structures from an aerial ancestor, or do they serve a more subtle function, perhaps acting as stabilizers during their rapid movements, or even as display structures for communication within their species? Their legs, originally plantigrade, were digitally altered to a more insectoid, digitigrade configuration, with elongated metatarsals, contributing to their superior running speed, a critical adaptation for both hunting and evading. Adding another layer of biological intrigue, the river ghosts appear to host a symbiotic relationship with small, cockroach-like insectoid organisms that live upon their skin, nestled within the crevices of their exoskeletons. The precise nature of this symbiosis is yet unknown, but theories abound. One plausible explanation, drawing parallels from Earth's ecosystems, is that these tiny creatures act as natural custodians, meticulously cleaning the river ghost's skin of bacteria, fungi, and other potentially infectious parasites. This living cloak would be crucial for a species covered in such intricate segmented armor, preventing infections that could compromise their health and agility. Alternatively, these symbiotes might contribute to the river ghost's unique sensory abilities, or perhaps even provide a subtle form of camouflage, altering their thermal or chemical signature, making them even harder for the super predators to track. The presence of these organisms within their molted cages further supports their integral role in the river ghost's biology. While their native planet remains unnamed, the river ghost's biology offers clues about their evolutionary environment. Their pale exoskeleton suggests a world with perhaps less direct sunlight, or an adaptation to nocturnal or subterranean existence. The robust armor and formidable natural weapons point to a homeworld where survival demands extreme resilience and predatory prowess. Perhaps their planet was once teeming with larger, more dangerous fauna, forcing the river ghosts to evolve into highly efficient hunters and evasive survivors. The wing-like protrusions, though not for flight, could be remnants of an arboreal past where gliding or balancing was essential. Their intelligence, coupled with their physical adaptations, hints at a complex ecosystem where cunning and speed were as vital as brute strength. It's plausible their homeworld featured dense, challenging terrain, similar to the game-preserve planet's jungles, which would have naturally selected for their exceptional agility and navigation skills. The super predators, with their vast intergalactic reach, likely identified these traits as ideal for their hunt, seeking out species that presented a genuine, multifaceted challenge. Given their intelligence, it's reasonable to speculate that river ghosts possess some form of societal structure, however rudimentary. Their primary sensory organ suggests a world of communication beyond vocalizations, perhaps through complex pheromonal signals, subtle shifts in their exoskeleton's luminescence, or even infrasonic vibrations undetectable to the human ear. Their savage beast portrayal on the game-preserve planet might be a consequence of the extreme trauma of abduction and the constant threat of being hunted, rather than their natural disposition. In their native environment, they might be solitary hunters or perhaps live in small, highly coordinated family units, relying on their collective senses and silent communication to stalk prey or evade larger predators. Their trap avoidance intelligence suggests a capacity for learning and memory, implying they could pass down knowledge or strategies through generations. The concept of worthy prey for the super predators extends beyond mere physical attributes. It encompasses an adversary capable of strategic thought, even if instinct-driven, making the hunt more engaging. Beyond their alien physiology, the river ghosts are undeniably intelligent, capable of complex thought and strategic action. This cognitive ability, combined with their physical attributes, makes them exceptionally dangerous. They are demonstrably faster, more agile, and more deadly than humans, possessing a natural predatory grace that belies their bony, armored exterior. Their speed allows them to traverse the dense jungle terrain with astonishing swiftness, while their agility enables them to navigate obstacles and evade pursuit with ease. Their inherent deadliness, stemming from their talons, strength, and likely their sensory advantages, positions them as formidable combatants. One notable encounter on the game-preserve planet highlighted these traits vividly. A river ghost managed to deftly avoid the intricate traps set by Royce's skilled team, showcasing not only its physical prowess but also its keen intellect and awareness of its surroundings. It nearly cornered Edwin in a harrowing chase, demonstrating its relentless pursuit and lethal intent, before being brought down by Noland. This incident underscored their effectiveness as hunters in their own right, even when being hunted. The perceived motivation for their aggression, presumably intending to kill him due to thinking the humans were the ones that had abducted it, suggests a rudimentary form of cause and effect reasoning and a sense of grievance, further hinting at a more complex mental state than a purely instinct-driven animal. Like humans, the river ghosts are not native to the game-preserve planet. They are dropped onto this alien world, abducted from their home and forced into a brutal game of survival against the super predators. This act of transplantation by the predators is not arbitrary. It suggests a deliberate selection process. The super predators, known for their meticulous and honor-bound hunts, only choose prey they deem worthy. The inclusion of river ghosts among their quarry is a profound endorsement of their capabilities. Their speed, agility, intelligence, and inherent deadliness are precisely the qualities that make them challenging and satisfying prey for the super predators, fulfilling the predator's desire for the ultimate sport. Their method of arrival on the game preserve planet also differs significantly from humans. While humans are parachuted onto the planet, river ghosts are dropped in large metal cages, suggesting they are perceived as a more immediate physical threat upon arrival, requiring containment. This distinction highlights the super predator's assessment of their raw power and danger. Their presence on the game preserve planet is a grim testament to their species' inherent strength and the super predator's appreciation for a truly formidable challenge. They are not just creatures, they are sentient beings caught in a cosmic game, their every move a desperate struggle for survival against the galaxy's most elite hunters. The river ghosts remain an enigmatic and terrifying force, a chilling reminder of the diverse and dangerous life forms that populate the vast, unknown reaches of the cosmos, and the ultimate test of survival they face. Once dropped onto the game preserve planet, the river ghosts face an immediate and brutal struggle for survival. Their natural adaptations, honed on their homeworld, become crucial. Their speed and agility allow them to navigate the dense alien jungles with ease, using the terrain to their advantage. The chitinous exoskeleton provides vital protection against the planet's harsh environment and the super predator's weaponry, deflecting or absorbing blows that would be fatal to less armored creatures. Their unique sensory organ would be invaluable for detecting the cloaked super predators, picking up subtle thermal signatures, sonic vibrations, or electromagnetic distortions that humans would miss. This heightened perception, combined with their cunning, allows them to evade traps and ambushes set by the Yautja. They likely learn the patterns of the super predators, identifying safe zones, hunting routes, and potential escape paths. While the film shows only one encounter, it's plausible that river ghosts, in their natural state, are masters of evasion and counter-ambush, turning the hunt back on their pursuers when the opportunity arises. Their appearance in larger numbers in The Predator, the Preserve comic series, suggests they might form temporary alliances or groups for survival on the game preserve, or perhaps they are simply more numerous than initially perceived. The game preserve planet is a melting pot of abducted species, all sharing the grim fate of being hunted. While the film primarily shows the river ghost interacting with humans as a threat, it's worth considering their broader interactions. Do they view all other species as potential threats, or do they recognize a shared predicament against the super predators? Their pursuit of Edwin, driven by the belief that humans were their abductors, suggests a strong sense of self-preservation and a capacity for retaliatory aggression. However, in other circumstances, a highly intelligent species might recognize the futility of fighting among themselves when a greater threat looms. Perhaps, in rare instances, a tenuous, unspoken truce could form between river ghosts and other intelligent prey, driven by a mutual desire for survival against the Yautja. Such interactions, though unconfirmed, add a layer of complexity to the game preserve's ecosystem, hinting at a brutal natural selection that forces even disparate species into a grim dance of survival. Despite its unique design and inherent potential, the river ghost had very little screen time in the movie, and its backstory was largely never expanded upon in any media, beyond its initial appearance and the later Predator, the Preserve comic series. This minimal cinematic presence has led to a shared sentiment that its potential was underutilized, particularly given its status as a great designed alien. However, the river ghost has resonated with the audience, sparking significant fan discussion and theories. One of the most popular fan theories posits that the feral predator's distinctive biomask, seen in the film Prey, is derived from a river ghost's skull. Visual similarities support this theory, including the humanoid silhouette of the mask, the presence of a hole where the river ghost's unique sensory organ flap would be, and a striking resemblance when the bottom jaw of the mask is removed. While the filmmakers of Prey reportedly had not heard of the Predator's 1718 comic story when designing the mask, the theory does make sense and remains a compelling interpretation for many fans. The persistence of such fan theories and the creature's reemergence in later comic series demonstrate that the significance of a lore element is not solely determined by its screen time. Audience interest and speculative engagement can elevate a minor character to a more prominent piece of the franchise's tapestry, highlighting the power of community in shaping and expanding fictional universes. The enduring appeal of the River Ghost, evidenced by continued fan discussions and its inclusion in later comic series, solidifies its place as a memorable and intriguing creature within the Predator universe. Its unique blend of physical prowess and rudimentary intelligence makes it a compelling adversary, suggesting it remains ripe for further exploration in future films, comics, or games.